Mom, no, calm down. It's just an invoice. Reminding me how much I owe. Yes, it's illegal. And Mr. Zanetti seems like a really reasonable man. He knows I have the money. No, he knows I have it. No, Mom, you're being paranoid. Shut the fuck up. God. I once made a 4-figure wager with a pledge brother about whether or not my dad's new girlfriend had a clit ring. I'm Dick Perry, and I'll fucking bet on anything. Dick Perry, junior analyst here at Rich & Price. Welcome to week 2 of Dick's Picks. Last week, I might have played a little too fast and loose when I bet against Baylor, Boise, LSU, and Mississippi. But sometimes, when you think you've got a lead pipe lock, what you really have is a bunch of Mormon virgins who won't kick a last-second field goal to cover the fucking spread! Thank God the Aggies spanked SMU to ease the pain in my pants, and Maryland used their Helen Keller-designed uniforms to distract the entire country while they pulled off a late win. A lot of you were upset with my picks last week, and you used Twitter to spread hate speech. Let's take a look at some of those tweets now. From @TBroads. Nice Timex, Dick. Buy a real fucking watch. It's a tag, asshole. Nice eyesight. From @BryceSkinner. Everybody follow Dick's picks, just don't take his gambling advice. Haha, 0-1. Fuck you, Bryce. From @STrentWright. Your first pick of the season and it's going to be a loser. Hashtag Baylor to cover. I was a loser for one weekend. You're a loser for life. Let me guess. You just ordered an RG3 jersey. Hashtag you're a faggot. From @TRStone. Fuck you. Thank you for all your thoughtful insight, and remember to follow me on Twitter @Dix_Picks.
Hey, Dick, how do you feel about gold? You buying or selling?
Alan, I swear to God, I'm gonna murder your wife if you interrupt me one more time! So I had a rough week. So what? In gambling, we call that getting your losses out of the way early. I'm still a money-making machine, and my supple nutsack still swings when I walk. Now let's get into this week's picks. For my first pick, I'm taking South Carolina to cover -3 over Georgia. Last week, Boise rolled into Atlanta and took the entire state's anal virginity. I expect the old ball coach to continue the butt barrage. For my second pick, I'm taking Michigan at +3.5 over Notre Dame. The Fighting Has-Beens haven't been cool since Rudy, and they'll be adjusting to a new quarterback. That poor kid doesn't stand a fucking chance under the bright lights of the big house in front of 113,000 people. Expect to see Denard Robinson's dreads bobbing and weaving up and down the field all night. Alabama looked strong in their first game. Penn State did too, but Joe Paterno looks weaker every day. That old man could die at any minute, and with him, the spirit of Penn State. Nick Saban, on the other hand, made a deal with the devil decades ago and lives to strike fear into the hearts of the elderly. I'm comfortable taking Bama here at -9.5. Time for my fourth pick. When Andrew Luck sacrificed millions of dollars and chose to come back to Stanford instead, he guaranteed those nerds would have a potent offense that flows like urine from my man room. There will be a lot of scoring in this one, and I like Stanford to cover -21 against Duke. And now for the Dick Pick of the Week. In my entire life, I've never been wrong 2 times in a row. This pick is solid as a rock. After an extremely disappointing start in Waco, TCU will bounce back with a vengeance. There's an enormous difference between trying to cover a genetically engineered freak like Robert Griffin and an average offense like Air Force's. The Horned Frogs shook off the rust in the second half last week, so watch for them to explode through the sky like an F-16 Falcon while rolling through Air Force. This has been Dick's Picks with yours truly, Dick Perry. If you're still butthurt about your Week 1 losses, then load up big time on this week's picks, because these motherfuckers are money in the bank. Let me leave you with 2 bits of advice. Never give your bookie your mom's mailing address. And if it tastes like pennies, you're in the wrong hole.